Hi, I'm Joel. It's Woeful Wednesdays. The best thing about the worst day of the week is going for a run, and the second best thing is going for a run on YouTube, watching somebody else do it. It's kind of a chilly morning. We're in Cowdray Park in West Sussex in Midhurst today. We're going for a run. You're coming with me. Let's go. Morning. Today I'm running with Emily. I don't even know your last name.
Iredale. Emily Irwendale.
Hi Emily, thanks for coming out. It's
You're welcome. Thanks
extremely
for asking.
nice to have the company.
Yeah.
Where are we going today? Down towards the ruins of the old Cowdray mansion, right?
Yep. Yep.
Past the polo fields.
Yeah, there's an old Tudor castle that burnt down. I can't actually tell you how long ago it burnt down.
I don't know anything about the history of this place. I really should. So we, like Sally Field, we know one another through a mutual acquaintance, which is the Thumbs of Death,
Yes.
Jane Newnham.
Yes.
Has Jane been working on you and your running legs for some time?
Yes, I've known Jane for about 6 or 7 years, I suppose.
She's a killer in disguise.
She is.
And so tell us about your relationship with running, because I understand you're pretty hardcore.
Yeah, so I ran at school, did cross country at school, had a bit of a break, just life really, growing up, and then got into doing Race for Life probably about 12, 13 years ago. Did a Race for Life and then didn't really do much, and then did one the next year. I thought, why don't I carry on, and entered a couple of 10Ks, did the Midhurst 10K, and went from there really, and then started going longer and longer, then got into triathlons, doing sprint triathlons,
Right.
and then doing Olympic distance triathlons, started doing half marathons, and then had 2 children. So I had Flora 4 years ago, got back into running, and had Eddie, who got back into running, and I used to run with the double buggy.
Really?
So,
you're training with a double buggy?
yes, yeah.
That's pretty impressive. I always planned to do that with my kids, but I did.
Yeah. Well, it was just, they got to have a sleep and get some fresh air, and I got to do some training. And it was good for the head, really, to get outside.
I bet. Now, was that a conscious decision to get back into running because of just having 2 children, but
Yes.
one child at a time? You wanted to get back into shape and get back to running again?
Yeah.
And is it a good solution to that?
Yes,
is it effective?
massively. I think it's just like I say to you, second one, to get back into running after having a baby, it's just something about running. It's free. All you really need is a pair of trainers, and it's just good for the head. Good to get out of the house, out of the walls, and and then.
Well, you're obviously no stranger to a bicycle if you've done triathlons and so on.
Oh yeah, I used to do mountain bike racing, Xterra, which is off-road triathlon.
Really?
And I went out to Maui with Jackie,
Oh yeah.
who we met last week, and we did the Xterra World Championships.
Really? That's pretty hardcore.
And then did my first half Ironman, 2 half Ironmans last year, and then started running marathons. And then I've got a 50k on the Serpent Trail.
Oh, you're going to do the Serpent Trail?
Yes.
The Serpent Trail is a race that runs right past my house, and it's extremely hilly, very sandy, very beautiful, but
yes.
How many miles is it?
Well, it's 50k, so it would be about 31-ish.
So just for anybody watching this in 360 degrees at the moment, if you scroll to the left, to this way, you can see the ruins of Cowdray House, which is very beautiful. And for those of you watching it in flat, it's right behind me. Go ahead, Emily. Oh, thank you. We are very lucky where we live to
Massively.
have all these lovely trails round about. I don't run down here very often. But,
Whereabouts do you run?
round Beckton Common and the Severals and
Yep.
Hyping Common.
The commons are just amazing.
That's my regular stomping ground across the Serpent
Yep.
Trail over
Yep.
that way.
Yep. But it's amazing you could do some of the Nicholas Way, some of the Serpent Trail and some of the South Downs Way all in one run easily.
Yeah, I'm surprised you don't see that more runners, you know. I don't see that many, and I'm out morning.
Yeah.
I'm out every day.
What sort of time do you run?
Yeah, well, it depends. On the 23rd, I have a flight to go to Paris, so I've got to run at 3:30 in the morning,
Right.
which isn't much fun.
Okay.
But ordinarily about 8 o'clock,
Right, okay.
I suppose.
What do you do work-wise?
Well, I work from home. I'm an agent for video game developers.
Right.
So I sort out all their business affairs wherever I can for my various clients all over the world, but I've got a presentation in Paris that day. And
Right.
getting up at 3:30 in the morning is never
No.
much fun.
No.
But yes, I prefer running in the daylight when
Yes.
I don't need a head torch.
I think getting up at 6 is fine. 5 is kind of acceptable. But anything before 5 or with a 4 is just really hard work.
So how do you time your runnings with your young family? Because do you get them run before they're awake? Or do you run
Sometimes.
when they're in school? Or
Sometimes.
that's a
before
whole
they-
layer of challenge
It is.
that men don't really appreciate.
No, sometimes before they get up and go. It sort of depends how tired I feel. But usually around drop off, that kind of thing. Sometimes after bedtime. And then Saturday or Sunday morning is a long run. So, yeah. On my own for kind of a few hours.
So how long's your normal daily run and how long will your long run be? So if you're going beyond the marathon distance now,
Yeah. Daily run around an hour, hour and a bit. But I normally do another session in a day.
do you?
Not 2 runs in a day.
Right,
Never done 2 runs in a day. But either bike or swim,
right.
something like that.
Where do you swim?
Either up at Hazelmere
Right.
or Petersfield. Swim with the Petersfield Tri Club on a Tuesday.
Right.
A really good bunch.
And you're into crazy wild swimming like Sally is?
Not really. I'd like to be, but I'm too much of a wuss.
Yeah. I need to improve my swimming first.
So, what distances do you do? Do you go longer?
Sometimes, but I think the longest run of this streak has been, 18 miles probably.
Yeah.
And that was when I was training with my buddy Toby, who was training for the Marathon des Sables,
Yeah.
and he just wanted to do a long run.
Yeah.
But ordinarily 3 or 4 miles,
Yeah. Okay.
but obviously I do it
Every day.
every day.
And how do you cope with, probably everyone asks, injury and illness?
Well, I'm just getting over a cold now, and I find I don't really get ill
Yep.
because I run every day. So
Yeah. It's a fine balance, I've really found, between doing, obviously, enough to stay healthy and then not overdoing it.
yeah, I mean,
It's really
the
fine
last couple of
balance.
days I've been running like an old man because I've just felt crappy,
Yeah.
but I still did it, and getting the blood pumping
Yep.
is definitely better for your
Oh, definitely.
heart rate, for your condition than not doing it at all, you know.
Yep.
But you know, sometimes I run fast, but not this week.
And do you do specific sessions or is it just,
No, I'm not very disciplined like that.
right,
Like I really try to enjoy my running,
yeah,
so I don't really want to kill myself
Yep.
on any particular leg unless I'm out with somebody who wants to do something hairy like intervals or whatever.
Yep.
I don't mind doing it.
Yeah.
Breaks it up a little bit. But then I get the pleasure of running with somebody else rather than on my own.
Well, if you're kind of going out with different people, even though you know the trails, sometimes someone goes a different way or adds a different bit in, and it's so nice to kind of do that one thing. I wouldn't actually have done it like that, but it...
Right. And because I'm intimately familiar with the trails around my house,
Yeah.
it's nice to do trails that I've not done before. I've only run down here once,
Right.
but I've never turned left at the bottom, so I don't know where that goes. So I'm keen to find out. We're about a mile and a bit in now. So, does your husband run?
Yes. Not as much now, however.
So he used to be a professional motocross rider?
Yes.
Wow, that's extremely impressive.
Yeah.
He must have been
But he did, yeah.
fit as hell to do that.
He was, massively so. But...
You say was.
Well...
I won't tell him you said that.
No, he's quite happy to admit it at the moment. He broke his neck.
Oh, Christ. Riding?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Nothing spectacular. Just came off. I think he stood up when he came off.
Holy
So
crap.
I really didn't feel right. And kind of went back to it a bit after that, but the motocrossing, and then got into triathlons and running, which is how we met.
Wow. You actually met running?
At the running club, yes.
Oh, that's pretty
Midwest
cool.
Milers.
So do you still run with them?
Yep. Got the...
I haven't, because I run in the morning, so I don't do it in the evening.
Right.
But I still get their emails. And I always think I ought to.
Yeah.
There was a run at Christmas which I completely forgot about.
Christmas Eve.
Yeah, and I ran across it.
I probably saw you.
I was coming down Severals Road and it was crossing Severals Road.
Yes.
Yeah, my buddy Shane Hill was running it, I think.
Yeah.
He's a GB triathlete.
Oh, okay.
Who lives up at the hospital on top of the hill.
Right.
And I've done one of these videos
Yeah.
with him. He's an interesting guy.
Yeah.
He's pretty hardcore as well. I do admire I call it being a hardist. Somebody who's drawn to the difficult.
It's the challenge.
Yeah. But 90% of the population never get off the couch. And then 9 of those remaining 10 maybe do some exercise, but it's only really 1% of people that take it to the extreme and do longer than a marathon and swim, run, and
Gonna
really
go over and then right.
hardcore pursuit. Can you run up the drive to Cowdray?
Not really supposed to.
Right.
And it's actually, you can't really get through.
Oh, okay.
It's a shame.
I came up here in the winter time and it was extremely boggy.
Yeah. It does vary quite a lot. It's very sandy, which is good for drainage, but then pockets of mud.
So do you do gym work as well as running and
Not really.
cycling?
I should do, but I don't. There's no time.
I was going to say, if you're training every day with cycling or running or swimming, right?
Yeah. I mean, some of the time it's cycling indoors on the turbo trainer.
Yeah. I don't know how you've got patience for that. That would just kill me.
Music.
So what's the next big event, did you say?
Well, the Serpent Trail,
Oh, of
50k. Probably a couple of other races in between. Oh, I've got the South Downsway Relay, where we run with a running club. We run 100 miles in a team of 6, split into relays.
And how many miles do you run per leg?
About 6,
Right.
but we do 3
Right.
each.
And how much rest time do you get
Probably
between?
3 or 4 hours maybe. Let's try on.
Oh, well, that's not too bad. But you're in a van, are you?
Yeah.
So you go all the way from Winchester to Eastbourne.
We start in Eastbourne.
Must be hard not to peel off at Bepton Down and come
It's
home.
going to be a
innit?
hard one. But I think basically you do every 6. So if you do leg 1, 7, 14. So at least by the time you get to Hearty sort of area, if you are doing it, you know it's your last one.
Right. So where does it finish?
In Winchester.
Oh, actually in the city.
Yeah. Well, I think.
How many people do it?
God, I think there's probably about 100 teams.
Wow. That's bigger than I thought.
I might be telling tales that I know. God, I'm sure there's quite a few. But it's quite a long-established, prestigious race around amongst the.
Do people run it solo as well?
No, not that one. No, there has to be a relay.
This is the old train line, isn't it? Or
Getting towards it, yes. If we run across the field and then do a loop back, how are we doing for?
we're about 2 at the moment.
Okay. So yeah,
We've got to try and, for the sake of the video, we'll try and loop back at some point.
go down to the left. Slightly uneven underfoot.
I so much prefer running off-road
Oh,
than
massively.
on-road. Do you do treadmill runs?
No, that I cannot do.
bear it.
No.
I couldn't run 4 miles on a treadmill.
Oh no.
That was 2 miles for me.
Yeah, it's no, that is deathly. And I think the idea of being around in close proximity to very sweaty other people.
No,
No.
I know what you mean. So, what was it like running immediately after childbirth? Something I'm always interested in, because your instinct must be to stay with your children
Well,
rather than.
I took them with me.
Oh, of course, you put them in the stroller.
So I waited 6 weeks. No, sorry, I'm telling lies. No, that was after my second. I waited 3 months to kind of start running again. I had gone out on the bike, but to start running because it is so much impact on the body, and your body's been through a massive thing.
Yeah.
And I think the same, giving birth is pretty much the same as running a marathon. It's not a sprint.
No,
It's a
I can only imagine.
massive
I don't
thing.
even want to do that.
So,
So riding is easier than
yes, exactly.
running.
You can take it easier.
You can't freewheel when you're running.
No, exactly. But it was, yeah, I just started really, really slowly, doing like 10, 15 minutes, and to the left. So this is the old train line.
Oh, okay.
And lots of,
Does this go all the way over to Grafham
yes, it would do.
and Petworth, I suppose?
Yeah,
Or Pulborough?
yeah, there's just about to see it. Got a railway bridge down there.
Oh, yeah. This crosses the back of my garden, actually. In the other direction.
Yeah. So whereabouts do you live?
Near the pub in Bepton,
Oh, I know, okay.
on the Seville Road.
Yeah.
Good running. One of the reasons we chose the house
Oh, it's amazing.
was the room.
It's so lovely and left. Absolutely love it around here. It's really good. So where did you go with Jackie the other day?
Round the Devil's Punch Bowl,
Okay, cool, nice.
which is lovely. I've never run that there.
Ah! You get lulled into a false sense of security.
Oh yeah, it's all downhill until
Yeah,
the uphill starts.
yeah.
And obviously you can't pump your hands when you're holding a selfie stick. So I really struggle on the uphill. I did a run in Barbados with the camera with an ultra runner called Alison Allen,
Yeah.
and she took me up some insane hills and I just couldn't talk.
No.
It's ridiculous.
So whereabouts have you run? Where's your favourite place to run?
Well, that's a great question. I don't know, I'm very fond of the Surrey Hills
Yep.
and the North Downs,
Yeah, yeah.
so I've done so much running there.
I've cycled there on the mountain bike there. Not a huge amount.
Over by Pease Lake, I expect.
Yes.
That's a very famous
Yeah.
mountain bike spot. I like the desert
Yeah.
in California. I run there a lot. I did my day 2000 there with a guy called Gary Russ,
Yeah.
I'm on 8 years, he's now on 35.
Wow.
Yeah. Made me feel small and inconsequential.
What do you think it would take to make you have a day off?
Oh Christ, I don't know. It's another great question. You'd have to be serious. I'm not sure one broken leg would do it. Two maybe.
But you'd still get out and do something, I'm sure.
Well, I'd have to, but once the spell's broken, I'm not sure I could rekindle it, you know?
Yeah, yeah. It's like an addiction.
Well, it's just a game,
Yeah.
and the overall number is a game I take seriously. I sometimes wish I didn't.
Does it worry you running the same route? Does it
Yeah, I
have to be slightly different?
Well, I get a bit bored, and I have my jet lag route,
Yeah.
which I run. It's like the easiest
Yes.
3 miles I can do.
Yeah.
So I save that one for when I'm really
Yes.
tired or just want to get it done.
Yeah.
And I have routes that stimulate me somewhat. I might run past a friend's house and there's a chance of waving hello.
Yep.
But that's why it's nice to get out and meet new people and run with them. And
Massively,
the YouTube channel gives me a good excuse to do that,
yeah.
because it really does break up the monotony. I have to remember this because this is probably about 2 and a bit miles from my house, so I can do my longer run. And you can keep running down the train
Yeah.
track.
Yeah, you can go all the way. There's another common over over the road that way,
Right.
over towards Hayshot.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Do you know Charlie Bower? He's an architect and
yes.
ultramarathon. Sorry, OCR runner.
Not really. I would know him to look at and to probably say hello to.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, I know who you mean.
runs with his dog Badger.
Yes.
Yeah, he's a friend. I'm having lunch with him today. He's who he and I ran that way when he was
That's straight on there.
training for his world's toughest mudder.
Oh wow. How did he get on?
Well, he got more cumulative miles
Right.
in a tough mudder event than anybody else in the world,
Oh okay.
which is pretty impressive.
Yeah.
And I think he's doing it again this year. I'm going to catch up with him to find out.
Yeah.
I just sponsored him
Okay.
yesterday, so I like to support him when I can. He's a hardest, that's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, if you ever on a Wednesday evening run, just come out with the smilers.
I might do that just to meet them.
7 o'clock, yeah.
From the Grange?
From the Grange. So, Tim Young and Neil, kind of long-standing members.
I've run past them on a Thursday.
Yeah.
In the morning. They've run past my house. But I've never got it together to run with them.
Yeah, all they do, which is a steadier run on a Sunday morning at 9 o'clock. Again from the Grange.
Feels almost dark.
I know, it's really hard.
It's like it's going to snow or something. I hope it isn't.
And like with the colour of the sand as well, it's quite an odd. It's like the moon.
So, what sort of role do you think running fulfills in your life? Like, would you miss it if you didn't have it? Or would you have to do something? Like, if you couldn't run, you'd ride or
Yeah,
swim?
I'd do something, yeah, definitely.
So it's exercise more than running?
Well, it's exercise.
Or is it the mental challenge?
Yeah, it's all of that. It's the fact that you can. I like thinking back around a route. Once I've run a route, I like thinking back on it, and the achievement of thinking it was only my legs that propelled me to run that great big long route. And sometimes it's not enjoyable. Quite a lot of the time you think, why am I doing this?
Yes, I've had much experience of that.
And when you turn up to a race, pretty much every race, I think, why do I do this to myself? But then as soon as you start, that's it, you realise. And it's the races or the runs where you think, yeah, all that hard work paid off. All the kind of thinking, this is hideous. Why am I doing these hill reps? But I was lucky enough to win the QE Spring Half at the weekend.
You went?
And the marathon I won before that.
Wow, that's incredible. I've never won anything in my life. Is that overall women's or your age group?
Overall women.
That's incredible. Well done.
Thank you.
That's really amazing. That must be pretty hilly.
Yeah, the marathon was hilly, but the half marathon on Sunday was nearly as hilly as the full marathon at Beachy Head 2 weeks ago. But we didn't have the wind.
That must be pretty hardcore, the Beachy Head one.
It was unreal. Being virtually horizontal, running against into the wind and being blown backwards. It was scary.
Well, let's finish this video up by the yard up there.
Yep.
If that's all right by you.
So a bit longer than that.
That's fine. But I don't want the viewers to get bored. I'm certainly not.
I thought you were going to say you were getting bored.
No,
God,
not.
That's a terrible reflection of me.
I'd be happily to run for as long as you like. Alright. Well, that was 3.3 miles. Thank you so much, Emily. You're a bit of an inspiration.
You're welcome.
I've never won anything in my life. Yeah.
No, it was really good one.
So, thank you. That was very good of you. Appreciate the company.
You're welcome.
It's day 3013, I think, today, which may or may not be an unlucky number. Right, so we'll wrap it up. Remember to subscribe and add some comments if you want. It all helps. Thank you very much. Thanks again, Emily.
Thank you.